Szóval, nagy szeretettel köszöntök mindenkit a Ground Effect csatornáján, mint azt láthatjátok, nem egyedül vagyok itt, ugyanis itt van mellettem Tom Coronel, akivel együtt végig fogjuk beszélgetni, hogy milyen is volt igazából a Honda NSX-el. Ugye készítettük azt a videót, amiben láthattátok az interjú egy-egy részleteit, viszont akit jobban is érdekel maga a beszélgetés, itt lesz teljes egészében. So, thank you very much for joining us, Tom. I'm so happy to meet with you in person. Yeah. The light.
The light goes on.
Yeah, that's your history wall, or just simply, the happiness wall?
No, this is more my office. It's where I have my model cars. Also, there are the NSXs, and also here, in behind the boxes here, vitrines, and of course all the trophies. So it's like my games room. So it's. I opened this during the COVID time because it was a garage, and then I start to change everything inside, and I made it my bar, or how you call it, my office,
the man cave.
The man cave. Yeah, that's maybe the better word. Yeah.
Yeah. So first things first. Are you relaxed now after the Dakar? Because it's a really exhausting race, and it's. How many times have you started Dakar
14.
already? 14 times.
14.
Wow.
I have here a little section where I have everything installed. I can even show you here. This is my Dakar place. You see all the medals, all the things going on.
Wow.
No, the Dakar is always something unique. I did it now 14 times. I like it. It's in winter time. It's off season, so it's just a lifestyle I think we have in the winter at the moment, because I think I've done it maybe 20 times, because also I did it 6 times for the TV, for commercial stuff. So I was the commentator of the Dakar program. So then automatically it's a type of addiction. Addiction, maybe that's the right word.
I guess it was Toby Price who said it's a love-hate relationship, and he also tattooed the love and the hate on the hand.
Yes. That's how you can explain it.
No, it was Sam Sunderland. But never mind. So let's start with the NSX program and your whole career in Japan.
Yes.
So everything started back in the 90s, and what was driving you? How did you end up in Japan in the first place?
It was,
why did anyone choose that?
Yeah, it was Jan Lammers who advised me to Tom's Toyota, to the Formula 3 team. And finally, they hired me. They called me and they asked me, Tom, would you like to race in Japan? And then I said, no interest. I put the phone down. Then they called Jan Lammers. They said, hey, please, maybe you should talk to Mr. Coronel, because we really would like him as a race car driver. And then finally, Jan convinced me. They called me back, and I made a deal with the Formula 3 team, Tom's Toyota. And that's how I started in Japan. I became a professional race car driver. They gave me an apartment, they gave me a car, they gave me a salary. Yeah, so that was the start of the real thing, what every young race car driver would like to be.
And you were really good at that, because you won the Formula 3 championship with Tom's.
Yeah.
But later on you changed
also
to
the
Nakajima.
Formula Nippon. Also the Formula Nippon championship with Nakajima. I put the charger.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask later on, because now you are driving technically for Toyota at Tom's.
Yes.
And after that you say, all right, but I will change to Honda with Nakajima. But why? Yeah. Why would you change if you are a champion?
Yeah, this reason was because when I won the championship, Toyota had no Formula Nippon team. A good seat, and then I asked them if it's okay to talk to Satoru Nakajima, because they wrote me an email, and then I said they said please go, it's good for your career, they're honest people. So finally I made a deal with Satoru Nakajima and Mr. Honda. So Hirotoshi Honda, my contract was directly with him. And they asked me also to do the GT races in between. They were 7 events. So it was a combination of Formula Nippon and GT, which was also half of it was paid by Honda. Yeah.
Wow. That's what I wanted to ask. So you are technically driving 2 championships in the same time with really different cars. How different it is, just simply mentally change from Formula car to GT car?
I think it's quite easy, because the Formula Nippon car is a lot of grip, a lot of downforce, a fast car. And once you drive then in a GT car, which is in Japan the fast GT, but because it's GT 500, so it's not the GT cars like here. They're even a bit faster. It's a little bit between GT3 and LMP. So it was quite easy. I remember I did 12 laps in Suzuka the first time, and then the team said after 6 laps, pit in, pit in. I said, yeah, but we were going to do 12 laps. Please, Mr. Coronel, pit in. So I pitted in. And I said, why I have to go out? We changed the program. No. Tom-san, you're too fast. You're more fast than the factory cars. So please go out. So the thing was that we were faster than Dome and Mugen itself with a privateer team. And they were very afraid that they would not get the right material because of that reason. So they just said, please don't drive maximum. So that was really funny.
It was a bit like with the R32 Skylines in Australia, if you heard about that the guys who built the Australian version of the R32s were way faster, but with way less money. And the Japanese were like, okay, you don't go to Japan ever.
Yeah.
We are good with our Skyline, but you will never bring the Skyline of yours here.
Yeah, those, it's also a political thing. In that time, because there were 5 GT Honda cars, NSXs, and you also had to be the fastest out of them. It was not only win the race, but also to be the fastest Honda, because then you got the most support. And that was all being managed by Satoru Nakajima, my boss, and he was really, really good to me.
I guess you had the chance driving the street version and the race version. So
street version I never drove. No,
you never drove the street NSX.
No.
Wow.
No.
How is it even possible with them?
They gave me a Honda Civic while I was living in Gotemba near Mount Fuji, close to Fuji Speedway, where also the team was based of Nakajima Racing, and that was it. And I just visit every time the team, and then I went back to my apartment to do training, and that was the way of living.
Like no marketing events and everything, like back in nowadays.
Very
I
little.
guess, yeah.
Very little. Of course, we had some marketing events because that's part of the game, of course. But the work, but also they let you really be a race car driver there, because they said, okay, we just need to have fast lap times, and that's your job. Yeah.
Wow. So
I have the model cars here.
You have,
of course.
Ah.
Here. 1 second. I will get.
To be honest with you, Nakajima.
Check here. That's the NSX.
Yeah,
I have
absolutely.
Here 20th anniversary of Nakajima when I won the championship with him also standing. But I saw that he broke. This one had to be down there. And also I have a big one.
Oh, it's 110?
Yeah.
1 to 10 scale. Oh.
Yeah. It's nice, huh?
Absolutely. Yeah. I love it. I have a lot of...
So I have all the sizes. I have this size, and I have even a smaller size.
I love it. Look,
it's good, huh?
Tom, the thing is that I have way too many model cars now, but I'm thinking, okay, if I do a video about a car, I have to get it. But the problem is that you showed me that you have a lot of different scales in that car, so I just have to find it in the internet.
4. Maybe there's another one. Yeah, I have this one. Yeah, there are even a few more. Here, if I show you, you will start laughing. Look there. There are about 5 again. Down, up. 1, 2, 3. You see all of them?
I love it. I see them. Yeah.
So just that you know, Mr. Coronel is completely involved in motor racing, but you knew that already.
I had a feeling about that, but now I understand.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that you showed that exact car, because I wanted to talk about the 1998 season.
Yes.
So the thing is that the 1998 season started, and at the first round, even you had stop and go, even you had spinning, you finished second In the first
Yeah.
race of the big time NSX, because before that, Honda had less cars, like two car teams,
well,
but
we were very focused. We were very fast at those days. And this was also the difficulty. As a privateer car, we were fighting against Mugen and Dome itself, who built the car.
Yeah.
But we were still faster than them, so that was quite good. The only difficulty was Satoru Nakajima was changing every time my teammates. Because if you see how many teammates I've had that year, it was every time because... Yeah, they made too many mistakes. I always made the starts. I always made the last session with cold tires out of pit because that's where I won the most time. And also I made always the qualifications. But then, you cannot do everything alone. So first I had Koji Yamanishi, I remember, Mitsusada, and two other ones. But my team was every time changing them because, they were not professional enough, let's say it that way. They were making too many mistakes.
Right. Later on, we will go back to your teammates, but so after the first round, you were second. What was the feeling in the team after this race? Because you were the fastest NSX.
Yeah. The team didn't expect this, and this is what I said after 6 laps. I had to pit in just during the first test already, and they said, "Whoa." So they were surprised about my raw speed in GT cars, but what they forgot that I did a lot of touring cars in Europe already before. So for me, it was quite easy. For me, it was just a fast, big touring car in between Formula cars, So I didn't feel that it was something special, but for them it was very special. And that worked out very well. At that moment, the team was directly motivated for the rest of the season, of course.
Cool. So, and now we are going to the round 2, which was cancelled, and you got the pole position. So, how did you feel?
The wet.
Yeah, this was in the wet and foggy. Yeah, when you had that not you, but
big accident.
The big accident with that.
Yeah.
When did you found out about the accident? You saw that from the car?
I saw it from the car. After. No, there was. I was leading the race, and they wanted to start behind the safety car in the fog and the rain. So I didn't know there was a big crash on the main straight. Unless I entered the main straight, I came up the hill in the last corner, and I just saw like the sun came up. So I was like, "Ooh, what is this?" So there was a really big fire. You can see if you do crash Fuji GT, then you saw the guy survived. One lung and big burn to body, but he survived the crash, which was unbelievable. But it was a big accident, so everybody was in shock, and we had to stop the race. Yeah,
that's what I wanted to ask. That how did the field of the racers felt after this whole thing? Right. How did it hit you?
You never think about these type of accidents, because they happen once in maybe 10 or 20 years. So it was weird. You as a race car driver, you don't want to see it. You don't get involved. It's just like, okay, it happened, and you have to go on because you have to be professional. It's a job, and you have to be very unlucky when something happens like this. If you walk on the street, you can also be hit by a car. So it was just not luck for him at that moment. But it was the beginning of the race. Sorry, I put the charger back in. It was the beginning of the race, and the car was full with fuel. And when the Porsche crashed and the Ferrari, there was so much fuel that the fire was too big.
It started everything.
Yeah, you can still see it on YouTube. Eh?
Yeah, I already found it, and all right. But now happier times, because they started a new race in Fuji, in the 3rd round, which was technically the 4th. And you earned a 3rd place in the qualifying. And later on, you won that race, and you achieved the first win for the Honda NSX. Tell me everything about your weekend. How was it? How did it feel?
Fuji is always a special circuit because of the long straight, so the high speed. So braking is really important. And you are driving with very low downforce to make as much speed on the main straight. But in the same time, you also have to be careful with the tire wear. And we were very clever with the tires. At those times, you could mix the tires, on the left side, the right side, the front, the rear. You could choose what you want. So we had a lot of tire testing. And I think we found a good combination with the consistency in the tires. So when we won that race, me and Koji Yamanishi, that was a big one. But to let you know, it was also the only win in 2003 with the NSX, the golden one, the chrome one with Mugen, we were also the only one who won. So just that you know that 2 years we were and the first and the only one. And in 98 we were also, you know, the one who was fighting for the championship. And the same year we won the All-Star race with the big check.
Yeah. Just simply, I read everything about the JGTC and your career now, so I have way too many questions, and I think the time what you said as an end the time is just simply not enough. But
no. But go on. Don't worry. Ask me anything. I answer.
I will. So yeah, at that weekend, so you felt that the combination is right. You are driving fast. So when did you realize first that yes, this will be the day that will be a winning day?
Yeah, you know, we knew it was already there because when we were testing, we were always fast. You just had to see what the opponents were doing and try to play a clever game. Just do your own race and then see where you end up. And yeah, that was every time the right way to attack every event.
And so during the year, you were the championship. You were fighting for the championship itself.
Me and Erik Thomas.
Yeah, with Erik Thomas. But in the last race on the lead lap, the car completely stopped and
the drive shaft broke. While I was heating up the tire, the drive shaft just snapped. So we finished second in the championship. That was, of course, a big deception. But finally, we went to the All-Star race, which was at the end of the season, and we won that one. And that was also an important one because there everybody is free, no weight in the car. Everybody open BOP like the beginning of the season. So you knew that the car was also going to be strong for the year after. But at that stage, we knew already that there was a good chance of winning the year after, of course.
So, and about the whole All-Star race. So the format is right now, as now in the NASCAR, I guess.
Yeah.
It's only about, but not only about, but if you win big money, but not for championship points.
Yeah.
And so tell me about the All-Star race. What was the whole weekend? How does it look like in the Japanese JGTC?
1 second. The All-Star race, we won the first year or the second year?
You won it in 98. Yeah, both years.
And 98. Both years I won it.
Fixed.
Where was it in 98? Was it Acropolis?
Autopolis, I guess. Yeah.
Autopolis. Yeah. Sorry, that was the one. Yeah, that was with Koji Yamanishi. It was half wet, half dry, and that's where we gained the most time. So that's why we were so fast, because at that moment the Supras were really fast, but it started to rain a little bit. And there I gained so much time in the half-wet conditions on slick tires. Yeah, that was the trick. There we made it possible. Yeah.
So that
and we got a big check, big price. Yeah.
Cool. And how can you imagine a big check back at the days?
Well, the check was, of course, 50% for the drivers, 50% for the team. So it was finally 25% for every driver. But, check. I was not interested in money. I was interested in racing. So at that stage, I didn't care.
The question wasn't exactly about, I won 1 million. It was about how does it look like, the team got that much, the drivers got that much. What is the format?
Okay, the format was 50% will go to the team and 50% will go to the two drivers, and that was split 25%. So I don't remember. I think it was something like 5 million or something Japanese yen, and that was at those days I think 100,000 euro or something. So I think we got 25%, something like 25,000 euro. Yeah.
Wow. That's good.
Yeah, it was big money. Yeah. A big extra. But I spent it all in Tokyo, a big party. So don't worry. I took no money
You spent all the money on a big Tokyo party.
Yes.
And how can you spend that much money in Tokyo?
That's quite easy.
What was the party like?
Trust me, it was quite easy. It was one of those clubs where we always went to, and there were a lot of gaijin girls. It was not a bad place. It was like There was no sex involved or whatever. It was just a big bar, but very high end, very classic, and very expensive. So yeah.
So it was easy.
To be honest, I don't remember.
Absolutely understandable.
It was me, Pedra de la Rosa, Michael Kroom. We were always out in Tokyo.
So the European contingent of the whole grid.
Yes. Roppongi killers.
So after 98 comes 99, and you had more focus on the Formula Nippon, I guess, because you won that year. You changed the focus, or it just simply was different that year?
No, it was just different. The BOP was different for the NSX, so it was a little bit more difficult. At that time, I believe it was Toyota who gave a little advantage. Finally, I believe Nissan won it again. But
it was Nissan 98 was the Pennzoil one.
Yes,
and I guess 99 too. Yeah.
Yeah, 99 I think too. But this was the case, and I was being focused to get further in my career by not staying in Japan, of course. So I wanted to win the Formula Nippon Championship, and there were some possibilities there, and that went really well. So finally, when I won that one, we did again the All-Star race. We won that one also with the NSX, which was good. And then I went back to Europe because I wanted to go to Formula One. Yeah. Nippon at those days was faster than Formula One because we had more downforce and stronger tires. To be honest, in 99, Suzuka, our pole position was, I believe, 142. And I believe that the Tyrrell with Jos Verstappen was 146. So we were a lot faster than the back of the Formula One grid. Yeah, the front, I believe, with 139 or something because the differences were bigger. But yeah, that big was the gap.
Wow.
So that
nowadays
was a good schooling.
Because nowadays they say Super Formula is like Formula 1.5. It's a bit like, between Formula 2 and Formula 1. And
it's true.
So it was the same thing back in the days. So Super Formula was way faster than the Europeans, to say. Yes.
Way faster.
Well, it's just simply, hard to understand this as a European viewer. More if you are an Eastern European, because those things never came to us. And now just simply, realize that there was a series that always beat the feeder series is all the time.
There was no Formula 3000 in Europe. There was only the Italian Championship at those days. It wasn't strong at all. And the funny thing is, in my indoor karting here in Holland is my Formula Nippon car hanging on the wall because I got it when I won the championship. Satoru Nakajima sent it to the Netherlands. Yeah, very happy with that one. Yeah, I was lucky.
It could be such a huge present. So. Yeah. Okay, so after a long pause in Japan, you ran a parallel program with ETCC and JGTC in the same time.
Yeah, this was 2003.
Yeah.
I think I got the car here also.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, you have all the cars now.
All the cars. One second. Behind.
All the sizes, all the cars. Ooh. Yeah.
Nice, huh?
Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it was chrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing was, they were calling me every time. Every year they said, please, Tom, come back to Japan. Please, Tom, come back to Japan. And I said, no, so
you were the one who said no.
My career was done. I every time said no, and then every year it seemed like they put 1-0 extra in the contract. So then in 2003 they gave me so much money that I was like, okay, let's go. But it was because all the years before, every time I said no, and they thought I was money driven, but it wasn't like that. I was just trying to start a new career in Europe. In touring cars.
So after the Formula One trying, you felt like, okay, you need something else.
Yeah. And then they asked me back, and that gave me such a good feeling that I said, okay, 2003, I will go back to to go racing in Japan, and that was just 6 races. I didn't live in Japan those days. I just flew back and forth, and we were the only Honda who won that year with the Mugen NS6 in Sendai. Motegi. Motegi. Yeah.
Motegi.
The Honda track.
How were you able to manage, a life in 2 different continents and a career in two different continents?
Sleep a lot in the plane.
Really? That's the key. Sleep a lot in the plane.
Just sleeping. I flew back and forth, and I just said to myself, okay, sleeping is energy, so I just try to sleep everywhere as much as possible. Yeah.
And so after running this parallel program, you didn't feel that you want to continue in Japan, or you were like, okay, I will put more focus in Europe because this whole traveling thing.
At one stage you said Japan is, it's like a good book. When you read it once, you close it and you put it in the closet. And that was how I felt my career in Japan. It was, been there, done that, next adventure, next chapter. Yeah.
I understand it now. And so, looking back at your JGTC days, how do you feel about it? Do you want to try maybe the new Super GT cars and compare it to those?
Of course, it would be great, but at those days I was fit, I was focused, I was only busy with motorsport, and at the moment that's not the case anymore. I'm working also with my son quite a lot. I'm trying to see if there is a career for him in motorsport. So that's the thing what I choose for. So my career is going down. Of course, I will still do this year the 12-hour of Mugello next week. I will do the 12-hour of Spa. I will do the 24-hour of the Nürburgring, Nordschleife. But that's it. The rest I'm just busy with my boy and doing some VLNs at the Nordschleife. And it's not a career anymore. It's a promotional part of racing. And of course I still have my partners and my sponsors, which are good for me and I'm good for them, but it's not focused to win championships. No. I'm
not like in 2023 with the European touring cars.
No, well, when I won the European touring cars, I said to myself, okay, this is it, Tom. You have to start to do something else, because otherwise it's a repetition, every time the same. It was not challenging enough anymore. So, of course, I had good times with Norbert Michelic, a really good driver. I had a lot of fun with him always. We are good friends. We also had some good battles. But, at some stage, you need a new adventure, new things in life.
And now this adventure is your son and building a career with him.
Yes.
Cool. So, looking back at your career, what was your favorite series where you competed in?
I think Formula 3, because the competition was really high. It was for your next steps in motorsport. The biggest trophy, of course, is this one. The Marlboro Masters.
Oh.
97. Winning the Marlboro Masters. So put the trophy back. There are too many here. It's up there.
Wow.
But it's. I think this was one of the best series because it was really close, a big competition. If you say by physical type, I would say Formula Nippon was the best and the most fun.
So that was the most challenging for the physical yourself.
Yeah, physical. Yeah. And the most funny days has been my touring car times. I mean, yesterday already I got some messages again from Jan Erlaché and Ted Björk. And they said, we miss you. WTCR is not the same without you, which I can understand because I've done it for 20 years.
I completely understand it. Look,
22 years.
Oh, as you know, a touring car and racing fanatic, it's also, a hard thing to just simply sit down. Yeah, of course, cheering for Norbert Michelis and all the other Hungarians, but not seeing you in the track is a bit different. It's something missing on the track.
I can imagine because as I always my style is never a dull moment. There's always some action. There's always something going on. I'm not the type of guy who's quiet, who's sitting in the corner. I'm always the type of guy who's fighting, energy. And that I think is been noticed when I left. Yeah, but
absolutely
in Hungary it was always really good because it was to me, Norby, to me, and that was a good way, and that's why I liked it a lot in Hungary. It was always enthusiastic and good supporters.
I also met with a lot of. Also, I got an autograph from you because, the fanboy went to the Hungaroring also.
Yeah.
But I met a lot of Hungarian guys who were like, in completely yellow because they were like just waiting for you because, Norby is good, but Tommy is the one.
Yeah, it's yellow. This was my
Absolutely.
WTCC. Even my seat is in the color here. So, it's... I think I made a type of branding and a type of style which was missed when DHL stopped in combustion engine motor racing in the touring cars. It was what it was. Of course, then I started to do the European Touring Car Championship, but then at one stage I didn't want to travel anymore. I was fed up.
Yeah, I completely understand. So now speaking about touring cars, what was your favorite touring car category?
The BMW. Of course, the BMW with Roberto Ravaglia. With the BMW with Roberto, the Royal Motorsport, the McGregor BMW. It's over here. It's this one. Motorcycle.
It's the beautiest one. Yeah, absolutely.
It's by far the best one.
Absolutely.
I had good times with them. Roberto Ravaglia was a good team boss, really nice guy, a lot of fun. So these were my best days, 2011, 12 and 13.
Yeah.
That was also when Norby was driving the BMW. It was the same days.
Because he was driving Seat back at 2009. That was the last year, I guess. Yeah. So, so a little bit back to the Dakar, because that's one thing that always comes into my mind when I see you and Tim driving. So, how does a twin brother relationship survive a challenge like that? Because that's a really tough race. And we sometimes see, in the videos that, there's a lot of crying and a lot of, cheering.
There's a lot of emotion. In the Dakar Rally, it's a type of achievement which you're doing together with the technique and of course my brother, and it's a big emotion. So we like it a lot. We enjoy it a lot. But also there, I've been doing it now for 14 years, and I will keep on doing it as long as I like it. But once I have the feeling that I don't like it anymore, it's one of those bucket list things. Checked, check, and been there, done that. Next chapter. So that's how I feel it.
You still have something on your bucket list, I guess.
Of course.
And what is it?
I would like to go to space. I would like to go to space. So even kijken. I bought one time a space ticket to space.
With Virgin Galactic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh.
But the company went bankrupt. So
it's not space. It's not Virgin.
No. This is X-Core. X-Core. Yeah,
I remember them.
But the company went bankrupt, so finally it didn't come true. But I gave them a lot of money. But it's the way it is. It's the way it is.
Well, you have two chances right now. Well, technically three, because you can pay in at SpaceX too. But for less, you can choose Virgin Galactic or Blue Origin. You want to try any of them? Or is it not enough space?
I've at the moment not been busy with this, but this is still on my list. Yeah.
All right. So, just the last two questions. So, for the fans of you, where are you racing now? You told that already. And where will you race in the future?
I think long distance races. I think this is where I belong at the moment. It's still you have the feeling with the car. You still make competition, which is needed. Just passion from the heart. I think that's the best explanation. So the 24-hour races, the 12-hour races with Creventic, for instance. yeah, I think that's at the moment my destiny. Yeah.
All right. And who wants to follow you? Where can they find you?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
X, Facebook, Instagram. Of course, I still have my website, but I'm not very busy with that at the moment because I'm busy, of course, with Rocco. Okay. I think it's more interesting to follow Rocco Coronel than myself at the moment. But I'm everywhere. Don't worry.
All right. So, Tom, thank you very much for joining us. It was a pleasure to meet you, and I just simply sitting here and speaking with you about JGTCs. The bucket list.
Yep.
Is now.
Another one. Those were the two cars. So thank you guys for watching. The NSX from Japan. 98, 99, 2003.
2003. All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye. Ha tetszett ez a videó, nyomj egy lájkot, vagy iratkozz fel a csatornánkra. Ne felejtsd el megnyomni a kis haranggombot, hogy elsőként értesülj legújabb tartalmainkról. Ha ennél is jobban tetszik, amit csinálunk, támogass meg minket egy sörárával, vagy esetleg többel. Az eddigi támogatóinknak is szeretnénk megköszönni azt a sok segítséget, amit nyújtottak. Én Benni voltam, vigyázzatok magatokra, sziasztok!